Hey y'all, welcome to the useless information portion of my video. Sitting on my front porch today. So we're going to talk about the history of the Florida cracker. Florida cracker history refers to the British and the American pioneers who settled in Florida in the colonial era, as well as their descendants. The term also refers to the culture of these pioneers and their descendants. The first Florida crackers arrived in 1763 after Spain ceded Florida to Great Britain. The term Florida cracker may come from the sound of the whips used to herd cattle. Folks, that is exactly why they call them a Florida cracker. When they crack the whip, herding cattle, that crack. That's it. Has nothing to do with ethnicity. It also says the term may be used from the use of cracked corn to make moonshine. Well, in the history of Florida, that's not what is celebrated. Such as this week. This week, February 15th through the 22nd, is a Cracker Trail ride. It is a wagon train that starts in Bradenton, ends up in Fort Pierce. You can ride along if you have a horse. Everybody's on horses. There's a wagon train, and it's a tribute to the history of the Florida cracker in Florida. Now, we actually have an elementary school in town called Cracker Elementary School. So, folks, I'm from Alabama. When I moved to Florida, when I heard that name, Florida cracker, what do you think I thought? Of course I did. Because in Alabama, that means something totally different. But I researched it, and there's nothing wrong with the terminology Florida cracker. It has nothing to do with ethnicity. Matter of fact, like I just told you, Spaniards, British, Americans, they all were Florida crackers. You understand what I'm saying? Brown, black, white, it did not matter. If you were a Florida cowboy and you herded cattle, you were a Florida cracker. Now, the other day I spoke on swamp cabbage. That is what these Florida crackers predominantly survived on. It was a very dangerous job, especially way back when, because the same deadly critters that live here now lived here then, except in rampant abundance. So, okay, y'all, I'm going on 3 minutes chatting. I just wanted you to know what a Florida cracker was. All right, y'all, peace out. .40 Floridian, y'all, running a half-hour late, headed to Chicago. A little different angle today. Spice it up a little bit. Looking pretty.